Welcome to the Freedom Shift. How I went from job loss to job freedom, and you can too. मेरा 3 से 4 बार जॉब लॉस हुआ है, मिनिमम 3 times इन द पास्ट 4 years. मेरी कहानी फ्रॉम जॉब लॉस टू द डिजिटल फ्रीडम. शुरू करते हैं. लेट्स टॉक अबाउट दिस. सो द फर्स्ट थिंग, when I started my journey from the job loss to job freedom or the digital freedom, the ordinary beginning. मेरे पास कोई बहुत कुछ अलग नहीं था. एक ऑर्डिनरी बिगनिंग जैसे आपकी हो रही है. आप भी जॉब कर रहे होंगे, मैं भी जॉब कर रहा था. दैट्स हाउ इट वर्कड फॉर मी. द फर्स्ट थिंग हु आई वाज a regular working professional following the traditional path. मेरी भी जॉब चल रही थी, सब कुछ हो रहा था as similar to you, but in my case something happened. डिग्रीज, जॉब, सैलरी, मुझे लगता था कि यही सिक्योरिटी है, एंड एक्चुअली दैट वाज द सिक्योरिटी फॉर मी. व्हाट आई रियलाइज्ड I was building someone else's dream at the cost of my own. शायद मैं दूसरों के ड्रीम्स बिल्ड कर रहा था अपने कॉस्ट पे. लाइफ प्रेडिक्टेबल थी, पर्पसफुल नहीं थी. आई वॉज वर्किंग इन अ यूनिवर्सिटी द लास्ट 2023 August till August. I worked in a university setup. बहुत सारे लोग इसी लूप में रहते हैं जैसा मैं था. वर्क, स्ट्रेस, पेचेक एंड रिपीट. वर्क, स्ट्रेस, पेचेक एंड रिपीट. सब कुछ ठीक कर रहे थे. आई हैड माई PhD, UGC नेट इन इकोनॉमिक्स, PhD इन इकोनॉमिक्स एंड ब्ला ब्ला. बट स्टिल थिंग्स वर नॉट मूविंग फॉरवर्ड फॉर मी. वाई? The important point what I realized was, मेरा पहला जब जॉब लॉस हुआ ना, that was in 2014, and my employer told me, because my 3 month salary was due, my employer told me that I want you 100%. हमें आप 100% चाहिए. मैंने एक अपना कोचिंग एंड ट्रेनिंग इंस्टीट्यूट ओपन कर लिया था with the job, and my employer got to know about it. और जैसे ही मेरे एम्प्लॉयर को ये पता लगा, within a week I was called, and he just told us, both of us, me and my partner, we want you full, not half. What was my turning point? ये जब मेरे मैनेजमेंट इंस्टीट्यूट के ऑनर ने मुझे बोला, उससे कुछ टाइम पहले, इन द मंथ ऑफ जनवरी, दिस वाज इन द मंथ ऑफ अप्रैल 2014, जनवरी 2014 में आपको लेके जाता हूँ. आई वेंट टू पटना काउंसलिंग और कोचिंग के लिए. वहाँ मैंने किसी को देखा, समबडी वॉज रनिंग द इंस्टीट्यूट. आई जस्ट आस्क्ड हिम, व्हाट डू यू टीच? ही सेड, मैं पढ़ाता नहीं, पढ़वाता हूँ. दैट वॉज माई फर्स्ट बल्ब ऑन मोमेंट, एंड दैट फ्लिप्ड माई माइंड फ्रॉम बीइंग एम्प्लॉय टू अ सिस्टम बिल्डर. आइडियली मेरे सिस्टम्स बनाने की शुरुआत तो 2014 से ही हो गई थी, एंड सिंस देन द मोमेंट आई हैव स्टार्टेड बिल्डिंग सिस्टम्स, द जॉब्स हैव बीन आउट ऑफ मी. द लेसन आई लर्न वाज, द रियल प्रॉब्लम वाज डिपेंडेंसी, not the opportunity. Because my 3 month salary was due in the organization, I even thought of selling shoes, कि चलो कुछ तो बन जाएगा. अब यही टाइम था जहां पे डिजिटल इकोनॉमिक्स के सीड प्लांट हुए थे. आई लव इकोनॉमिक्स, मेरा UGC नेट और PhD है. सो इकोनॉमिक्स इज द, यू नो, दैट्स द साइंस दैट स्टडीज ह्यूमन बिहेवियर in relationship to unlimited wants and limited resources. ये एक वो साइंस है जो ह्यूमन बिहेवियर का, सोशल साइंस है, ह्यूमन बिहेवियर को स्टडी करती है, जिसमें अनलिमिटेड वांट्स होती हैं आपकी, अनलिमिटेड रिसोर्सेज, इसके बीच में जो आप डिसीजंस लेते हो, लिमिटेड वांट्स, अनलिमिटेड वांट्स और लिमिटेड रिसोर्सेज, ये जो डिसीजन मेकिंग आप सारी करते हो, दैट इज कमिंग अंडर द स्कोप ऑफ इकोनॉमिक्स. सो ये इकोनॉमिक्स के कॉन्सेप्ट्स, डिमांड एंड सप्लाई एंड ऑल दोज थिंग्स, और डिजिटल कॉन्सेप्ट्स, सो डिजिटल प्लस इकोनॉमिक्स, दैट एक्चुअली बिकेम माई लाइफ, एंड दैट्स व्हाई आई एम पैशनेट अबाउट दिस कॉन्सेप्ट कॉल्ड डिजिटल इकोनॉमिक्स. द फ्रीडम गैप. फ्रीडम गैप पता है क्या है? द फ्रीडम गैप इज द डिस्टेंस बिटवीन व्हाट यू नो एंड व्हाट यू मोनेटाइज. You know so many things, but you're not able to monetize. Maybe you know teaching, maybe you know something else, but you're not able to monetize. You know painting, but you're not able to monetize. And digital economics is actually helping me and you to solve the gap. That is the freedom gap. The freedom is between what you know and what you monetize. So this is something you have, and this is something you monetize. That's the freedom I'm talking about. That's the digital freedom I'm talking about. Spark. Starting from zero. I had nothing in my hand. When I was talking about the employer in 2014, that coaching and training, the moment I was working in Management Institute, जब 3 months of salary due थी, I had nothing but a belief and a laptop. I decided to bet on myself. I found Topaz Consulting with no office, only Google Docs, and failed. Then I did something. I took the franchisee of IBT Institute and launched IBT Kashipur. That was my first entrepreneurial journey. और इसी के बाद, immediately after a week, I was fired from my company because my owner told me that we want you 100%. I took the franchisee and my employer said, we want you 100%. We don't want half-hearted people. That struck me. And that was my spark moment. The lesson I learned was, freedom begins when you stop asking for permission. So I was asking for permission. एक हफ्ते में ही, the moment I opened up my coaching and training institute, within just 7 days to 10 days, I became jobless. And this moment of being joblessness was somewhat, I'll say, planned or whatever. I realized courage is the first step to freedom. और अगर मैं बात करूं, so second job loss. From 2014 till 2020, I was working in my coaching and training institute. So in the 2020, I closed my coaching and training institute, and in the 2021, I had finished my PhD. It was February 2021, and then I joined an organization. So from February 2021 to July 2021, I was there, but I was again fired. 6th of July, when there was my birthday, I was being told that, okay, I joined the department into the HR because I come from the HR background also, that was PGDMM. So on 6th, after my birthday, because the salary date was 10th and it was a delay of 1 day, I was being fired. But I realized that I was not fired. My fire has started. I was always thinking, the moment I'll build, यहाँ इतना टाइम लगाऊंगा, अगर अपने ऊपर टाइम लगाएंगे तो क्या हो सकता है. I was always thinking something like this, that if I stay here for 2 years, I'll reach X. But if I work on myself for 2 years, I'll reach X plus Y or maybe XY. So the rebuild, I started learning digital skills. I learned systems, funnels, affiliate tools and everything. Build multiple streams of income online. The third job loss I had was a consulting role. So 2021, I was again jobless, and 2021 again I took a job in a university. 2023 I took a break and I joined a small place. And in 3 months again this consulting role ended. And finally, in 21 months, the contract ended abruptly. And which I'm talking about right now, this consulting role. Actually, this happened in the month of August 2025 only. September 2025, it ended. 21 months का assignment खत्म हो गया. Why? Okay, dependency on them. But I had my systems. So my systems sustained me. आज भी मेरे कुछ systems हैं जो मुझे बचा रहे हैं. So my systems actually saved me. After losing my job thrice, I realized this wasn't about the bad luck. It was about broken systems. यहाँ पे कोई बैड लक नहीं है, यहाँ पे सिर्फ ब्रोकन सिस्टम्स हैं. अगर आपके सिस्टम ब्रोकन है तो नहीं चलेगा. बट इफ़ यू हैव सम सिस्टम, व्हाट इज़ अ जॉब या बिजनेस जो भी आप कर रहे हो, इट्स ऑल अ सिस्टम. यू हैव टू वर्क इन अ सिस्टम. देन आई डिस्कवर्ड समथिंग. आई रियलाइज्ड I stopped chasing money and started studying systems. Because of studying all this, I discovered behind every digital success, a top coach had one thing in common, and that was leverage. जहाँ पे भी कोई अगर कुछ अच्छा पैसा कमा रहा है या कुछ कर रहा है, it is because of one thing called leverage. Leverage can be, आपने देखा होगा एक छोटा सा पुली होता है, मतलब लीवर होता है, और आप इतने से मतलब इतनी सी उससे आप एक बहुत बड़ा, जैसे कहते हैं ना, एक लॉग भी आप लिफ्ट कर सकते हो. वाई एंड हाउ? इट इज़ पॉसिबल बिकॉज ऑफ लिवरेज. सो मनी इज़ अ लिवरेज, एम्प्लॉयज़ आर अ लिवरेज, कोडिंग इज़ अ लिवरेज, मीडिया इज़ अ लिवरेज. और आपने नहीं पढ़ा है तो नवल रविकांत की बुक आप पढ़ लीजिए. दैट्स वेयर द डिजिटल इकोनॉमिक सिस्टम वॉज बॉर्न. आई रिप्रेजेंट यू द डिजिटल इकोनॉमिक हब वेयर आई रन माई डिजिटल इकोनॉमिक सिस्टम. This digital economic system is all about the new freedom, the digital freedom. Now, my personal results in the last 15 months. From January 2024, I have not been working full time. And in the last 15 months, I have made 10 lakhs from the consulting assignment, 10 lakhs from the coaching programs, 5 lakhs from affiliate marketing, and 5 lakhs from services. So around 25 to 30 lakhs I have made just through on my own, no job, nothing. My core message is no side hustles, there are structured systems. कोई side hustle नहीं है, सिर्फ system है. And the system I'm talking about today is digital economic system. Systems work, people fail. My mentor said that. So I am, at the core of the heart, I am a digital economist. Systems pay you even when jobs don't. जब मेरी जॉब गई December 31st, it was 2023, I had my systems. July 2014, April 2014, I had my system. Unknowingly, I had a system. That was IBT. July 2023, I had a system. So every time my job got lost, I had somewhere a system. But मैंने क्या किया? फोकस, मैंने जॉब को फोकस किया. और जॉब ने कई बार मुझे मना किया. But because I had systems, I could survive. From launching myself, in the previous journey, whichever I've shared with you, I have even launched myself, and I moved from launching myself to launching hundreds. So what I did was, I became a digital launch architect. I worked with Wealth Accelerator Hub, and in the Wealth Accelerator Hub, I was the core mentor and strategist for Diamond and Quantum members. So the people who are joining as Diamond and Quantums, I helped them to launch them as coaches. So my mission is to help professionals and coaches launch their own digital coaching business just from scratch. I focused on end-to-end implementation, niche clarity, offer design, launch system, sale funnels, and every month I was launching 3 to 4 coaches. I was not managing sales or revenue connections. I was not involved into sales. I was building launch capability and business confidence. My process was conducted monthly coach launches. Each launch included 4 to 5 coaches. So in the last 21 months, I have launched more than 100 plus coaches, and people are doing very well. So I help them to move from an idea to the offer to the funnel and first paid clients. Co-created templates, frameworks, checklist, and that was used across the community. The launch process became a replicable system used by hundreds of coaches later on. Yes, when you create something, there is always a ripple effect. The ripple effect of all this was that it transformed job-driven professionals into digital entrepreneurs. Now my mentees are digital entrepreneurs. Each coach launched became a multiplier of impact, a new torch bearer of freedom. So one single coach was launched. It was the torch bearer for freedom. What do I reflect? I'll tell you, my success isn't how much I've learned or earned. It's about how others have launched because of me. How many others have been launched because of me? That is what I value. And every launch proved that systems can set people free. सिर्फ अगर आप systems पे काम करो, because see, you look at my story, it was all about systems and systems. 2014, I had a system called IBT. 2023, I had a system called coaching and training. 2025, I had a system called coaching and training. Moving from job loss to launching systems, and now I help others to do the same. Are you interested in knowing further? Type in the chat box yes. This was my story. Now, why most people are trapped into the old system? बहुत सारे लोग old system में क्यों trapped हैं? Because the job market is shrinking. AI is replacing the jobs and the task. The middle class is stuck in the time for money loop. मैं भी यही कर रहा था. I was selling my time for money. And according to Naval Ravikant, that's the lowest level of, activity for making money. Read the book, The Almanac of Naval Ravikant. Traditional education is not equal to digital success. People are learning skills but not building systems. The real problem is not opportunity, it is the lack of direction. As I've shared, it is a freedom gap because जो आपको पता है, the expertise, that's why I say monetize your expertise. जो आपको पता है, whatever expertise you have got, if you're not able to monetize, that's a freedom gap. That's where your freedom lies. You have an expertise, if you are able to monetize it, आपके पास freedom है. And that's what I call digital freedom. Like right now, I have time freedom, location freedom, and for money freedom, I am into the process. I love doing this. The truth is, it's not your lack of effort, it is the lack of system. I've been saying this कि आप कहाँ मेहनत करते हो ये बड़ा important है. I normally say, फावड़े तो आपने चलाना ही है. Like means you have to dig the shovel, use the shovel to dig and dig. But where do you use the shovel is important. कहाँ खुदाई करते हो वही important है. किस सिस्टम में खुदाई करते हो? आप जॉब में जा रहे हो, वहाँ भी एक सिस्टम है. It's a system. वहाँ से आप x बना रहे हो, बट क्या आप x प्लस वाई बना सकते हो या xy बना सकते हो या फिर x टू द पावर 2 बना सकते हो या x टू द पावर 100 बना सकते हो? इफ यू हैव हर्ड और यू हैव वर्कड हार्ड बट फेल्ट स्टक, अगर आपने बहुत मेहनत की है बट स्टिल यू आर स्टक, इट इज नॉट योर फॉल्ट. द प्रॉब्लम इज यू आर प्लेइंग द आउटडेटेड प्लेबुक. आप उसी प्लेबुक को you are playing, you are actually playing the old system. Now the world is moving from jobs to systems to freedom. मेरे साथ भी यही हुआ. I moved from jobs, then to systems, and now my systems are helping me to generate freedom. I have 2 types of freedom, as I told you. One is time freedom, the other is location freedom, and money freedom is somewhat happening. The world is moving from jobs to systems to leverage, and that's what I am going to tell you. 2025 to 2030, there is a digital decade. I call this digital decade. So in this case, you will have your digital freedom. Anyone can build a digital income from what they already know. आप अपनी डिजिटल इनकम बना सकते हो जो आप जानते हो वहां से. And the 9 to 5 model is really collapsing. No, it's collapsing. From system based income or the 9 to 5 model, the system based income is rising. As I've shared with you, मेरे साथ भी क्या हुआ, 9 to 5 का जो मॉडल था वहां से मैंने सिस्टम बेस्ड अर्निंग एंड लर्निंग के ऊपर काम किया. I built my own digital economics model. I built my own digital economic system after realizing the shift. So how do you build a system that creates digital freedom? Explore करते हैं. Let's explore the framework. What is the framework? The shift from jobs to systems is not optional. ये आज optional नहीं है. It is inevitable. You are now living 2025 to 2030. That's called digital decade. जो लोग systems को adapt कर पाएंगे, they'll be able to create freedom. Those who don't will still be dependent upon jobs. And let me tell you one thing. As per some data, by 2028, around 25% of the jobs will be lost. And by 2035, around 70% jobs will be lost. अभी lost होने का मतलब क्या है? What I'm talking about, this lost is people will be moving from job to self-employment, something like that. So the system actually that has actually saved me, it's the model called digital economics model called the cash model. This cash model has worked for me. The amount that you have seen, 25 to 30 lakhs, it is because of my cash model. So what is this cash model all about? This cash model is coaching. Share with others and guide others. Make money. Affiliate marketing. Promote other people products and earn commissions. Give services. Offer your skills as done for you service to others. Make money. Premium one-on-one coaching programs, like I have my digital economics accelerator and digital economics inner circle. Those are premium coaching programs. High ticket offers. So these are my 4 pillars inside my digital economics hub. When combined, they form a powerful engine for digital income. And that engine is digital economics monetization model. Awareness alone is not enough. You need clarity on your personal roadmap. और उसी के बारे में हम लोग बात करेंगे. These 4 pillars have been foundation of my digital economy and your personal freedom engine. The 4 engines, these 4 income engines called cash, they fuel every digital professional. And these are the 4 engines that you should build. ये 4 engine ही आपको build करने हैं, that is coaching, affiliate marketing, services और high ticket. And out of these 4, I work on CAH primarily, coaching, affiliate marketing and high ticket. Now, what is your roadmap? आपका roadmap क्या है? How can you create the digital freedom? So the first step is you to build the foundation and clarity, start with the digital business blueprint. Start learning about offers and systems in the digital economics blueprint. Start building your funnels and automation in the digital economics launchpad. Start scaling in the digital economics mastery. Have freedom and automation in the accelerator. If this free session gave you so much of clarity, imagine what 60 focus minutes can do for your business idea. So each level is like a bridge from confusion to clarity, from clarity to cash flow. So from confusion, you will move towards clarity, and from clarity, you will move towards cash flow. So you'll start with blueprint and you will reach your freedom. From blueprint, you will reach your freedom. Now, what will happen if you join this journey? You start with the blueprint. You will discover your monetizable skill and validate your niche. The first step I'll tell everyone is validating your niche. Because once you validate your niche, it is really important. What is niche? Niche is the topic or the domain on which you want people to help. You will design your first offer and digital roadmap with clarity. You will experience your first system of freedom, not just theory. So let's start your digital freedom today. And how can you start your digital freedom today? This is the process. You saw the problem and the model. So the problem is the jobs are broken. 9 to 5 system is broken. Somewhere AI is taking jobs. You are dependent. And anytime you have a job loss, you have nothing. I want you to build systems that I have. I don't want to use the word that job loss, but in case of any issue, you have your system. Let your system survive you. I want you to build your foundation. So for this, I invite you to the Digital Business Blueprint. It's a 60-minute guided workshop where you will finalize your niche, design your first offer, and create your digital roadmap. Now, from here, you'll move from learning to building. If you're ready, we can start your digital journey right now today. Let me ask you a question. If not now, when? Every system starts with one decision, and let this decision be yours. Spots normally feel fast. Take the first step towards your digital independence today. This is me. Just want to tell you that freedom isn't luck, it is system, and your time is now. The link is given below. Join the Digital Business Blueprint at just 499 rupees and start your journey from blueprint. Build your blueprint. See, blueprint is the thing that can help you further. So blueprint can help you survive. So once you have your blueprint, जब आपके पास blueprint होगा, एक नक्शा होगा, एक मैप होगा, you can launch, you can master, you can accelerate, and you can move towards your freedom. So with this, I just want to tell you, if you have been thinking how to start, where to start, you were unclear, you were having no idea, this is the right opportunity and time to move towards Digital Business Blueprint. Because Digital Business Blueprint is the one-step foundation for you to start your journey. And when you start your journey, you take your first step. And it is being said that first step, the moment you keep your first step, you take your first step, जैसा आप पहला कदम रखोगे, आपका आखिरी कदम भी वैसा ही होगा. The first step that you move on with confidence, excitement, your end will also be like that. Welcome to the Digital Business Blueprint. I see you inside. I'll wait for you in the Digital Business Blueprint. The link is given below. Join immediately. Spots are limited, 499 rupees, and you are in. Thank you. See you inside.